2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Utah Jazz. And the Bulls start out with the ball. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Longley is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Harper. Then there's Pippen. And it's Jordan in at the two-guard spot. Good on the 13-footer. Jordan's got the first points up on the board here for the Bulls.
And not much else you can do. I mean, defensively, you try to make it hard on Jordan without fouling, but he's just too dialed in.
Stockton outside. Jordan against Hornacek. Here's Malone. No good with the triple. Here's Jordan. And the shot is long. Russell against Pippen. Unloads from 13. Here's Malone. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Harper. No good that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Russell high post. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Malone passes to Foster. Shot clock at 6. Rodman against Stockton. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Pippen. And the Bulls with another miss. Russell against Pippen. Goes up the baseline. Russell no luck.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Harper's shot's good.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Utah with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. Pass to Malone. They grab their own miss.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard it down low.
Hornacek outside. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside for Stockton. Russell passes to Foster. The Jazz working the ball around now. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Rodman, no luck.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Stockton outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Harper. To the middle. Here's Jordan. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Poster tags checked in for Foster. Keefe comes in for Brian Russell. And it's Anderson in for Jeff Hornacek. Chicago also making some changes. Wennington is checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Kerr subbed in for Harper. The Jazz shooting their first free throw tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Isley's checked in for the Jazz. And Chicago also making a switch. Simpkins, he's checked in for Dennis Rodman. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Anderson outside, out to the right wing. The pass to Isley. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And Kerr pulls it down. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Kukoc. Keith grabs the miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Passes it to Ostertag. Here's Isley. Dishes to Malone. Pass to Anderson. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound, Ostertag. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Anderson against Jordan. Shoots from 12. That shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Isley. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Simpkins. Jordan at the elbow. And again, no good by Chicago. Utah trailing here. Pass to Malone. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Bushler's checked in for Simpkins.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
Now, here's Kerr. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the pass to Wennington. No good. Utah leading. Anderson outside. Passes to Isley. Down low. Here's Malone. That one good for 2. Malone's got 7 points in the game.
And Malone, he is huge at that forward position. Just a muscle.
Oh, he got it to go!
How about that?
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress at the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Jazz out in front, leading by a point. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Jordan's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Keith is out there with Malone. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Isley. And it's Ostertag in at center. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Offensive rebound. And it's Ostertag with the jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Kukoc can't get it to go.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
No one near him. The rebound by the Jazz.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Buechler. Back to Jordan. Fades away. And the shot is good.
Timeout.
Jordan's got 9 points.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And the Jazz call time here. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Foster's checked in for Malone. Russell comes in for Keefe. Hornacek's checked in for Anderson. And it's Stockton in for Isaac. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Longley's checked in for Wennington. Rodman comes in for Tony Kukoc. Pippen's checked in for Jordan. And it's Harper in for Kerr. Bulls trail by 5. Now Harper. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Stockton against Harper. Stockton outside. Now, here is Hornacek. Not a lot of room. Buries it down low. Hornacek's got his first basket of the night. Bulls trail by 6. Pippen kicks to Harper. Foster against Rodman. Offside Pippen. Here's Longley. It's blocked.
And Ostertag showing his intensity on defense. A big guy who takes pride in his shot blocking.
And that one's good. Russell.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here is Harper. Clock at 6. Pass to Rodman. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Rodman's got his first basket.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Hornacek outside. The pass to Russell. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Russell's got the lead up to 9 now for Utah.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Pippen. Here's Rodman. Goes back up. The layup missed. And here are the Jazz now. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Russell. Out to the wing. Ostertag pass to Hornacek. Nice ball movement by Utah. Three-pointer, Stockton. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Harper's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bushler. And the Bulls, another 3.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
And the Jazz call time here. The Jazz making a switch here. Malone's checked in. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for the Bulls. Stockton against Harper. Stockton dishes to Foster. Hornacek outside. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Malone. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Harper kicks to Pippen. Back to Harper. Pass to Longley. Trying to find Pippen. He's got it now. Rodman passes to Kukoc. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Stockton outside. Pick and roll run by Stockton and Malone. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 7.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Now here's Kukoc. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. From the arc. That shot is off. That'll do it for the first half. Jazz lead by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. They gathered some serious momentum in the second quarter, and as well as they played, it's a little bit of a surprise that their lead isn't more than 7 points here at the half. And Shaq, what did you think about what we saw from Utah?
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie, they were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots, did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
Well, they need to generate more points in the paint. The defense knew all along that they were going to shoot the jump shot every time down the court. There was no diversity in their offense. No one was able to figure out different things that they were doing. Very predictable offense, and I think that was the difference.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Karl Malone.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Bulls. We've got Rodman. Harper is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Longley. And it's Pippen in at the small forward position. Al Russell following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. Russell dishes to Malone. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Malone's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And finished off by Longley.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Here's Hornacek. That's good on the jump shot. Hornacek's got his second bucket.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Harper the pass to Jordan. Here's Pippen. Pass to Longley. And that one, good. Longley's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Hornacek outside. Here's Malone. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Dennis Rodman picks one up. The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Jazz with some changes. Keefe is checked in for Foster. Anderson comes in for Brian Russell. And Isley subbed in for Jeff Hornacek. Chicago also making some changes. Wennington is checked in for Longley. And Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. Both shots good from the stripe. Bulls trail by 9. Kerr the pass to Jordan. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wennington. He's covered by Malone. Gets it to go. That one good from Wennington.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And the pass to Isley. Malone outside. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Kerr kicks to Pippen. Outside, Rodman. Passes it to Jordan. Outside, Rodman. Count it, good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Utah leading by 7. Now here's Stockton. Pass to Isley. Here's Malone. 3-pointers. Stockton. Rebound by the Bulls. Rodman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Pippen on the wing. Jordan inside. He's covered by Stockton. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Pippen.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And the Jazz call time here. look for Utah. Ostertag comes in for Keith, and it's Hornacek in for Isaac. And the Bulls making a change also. Kukoc is checked in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Bulls trail by 5. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Here's Jordan. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Hornacek outside. Jazz passing it around. Malone, no luck.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
5 to shoot. Three-pointer from Stockton. The Jazz with another miss.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Pippen with it. For the lead, and it's blocked.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Stockton passes to Ostertag. Trying to get something going, and it's Ostertag with the jam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
And it's Pippen with the jam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
And GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now here's Stockton. This is the baby hook.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Pass to Malone. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Malone's got 8 points in the quarter.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Puts one up from 19, and he gets the jumper to drop. And the Bulls lead by 1. Back to the action after this word. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so here is Chicago. Malone is out there with Russell. Then there's Greg Ostertag. Then it's Jeff Hornacek. And it's Stockton in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. The drive by Jordan. Longley. It's hauled in by Hornacek. Stolen away. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Harper. And he lays that one in.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Jazz trail by 3. Stockton left side. Shot from the top of the key. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Took him no time at all on that one. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Such a nice, compact, repeatable motion there. Curry is a true floor spacer offensively.
To the paint. Fantastic assist by Stockton. Malone's got 21 in the game.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Kerr's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
And whatever it was at halftime worked because their offense far more effective here in the second. They finally found some sets that are working for them.
Just checked in for Greg Ostertag. And Chicago also making a switch. Rodman, he's checked in for Kerr. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Stockton against Rodman. Just 5 on the clock. Malone passes to Russell, and the layup falls.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
To the inside. Here's Rodman, and then Rodman with the dunk.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc, the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
Hornacek kicks to Russell. Back to Hornacek. Elbow shot, and that one swishes right in.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
We call that execution, Greg, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
Here's Harper. The teardrop falls in.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Jordan against Hornacek. Stockton outside. He kicks to Malone. Foster down low. Longley on him. Malone. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Michael Jordan.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he could be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible, but he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Utah calls timeout. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Chicago making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Malone, and the jam by Karl Malone.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. With some arc, got a hand on it. Russell against Pippen. Here's Stockton. Off on the layup. The Bulls leading by 6. Jordan dishes to Harper. Feeds it to Rodman. 4 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Pippen, no luck.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now the Bulls with it. 6-point lead. Harper the pass to Longley. It's Jordan on the wing. Defended by Foster. And the basket is good.
Coming off the pick, Jordan often takes this himself, crosses the D up that time.
Harper against Stockton. And then Malone with the dunk.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Inside. A nice shot by Jordan.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight, Greg. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now here's Malone. Stockton outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Utah. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Here is Stockton. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth. .29 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Jordan. That one goes. Count it. Jordan's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.